What's going on, chosen ones? This is Chose the Game back again with another video for you guys. Guys, in this video we're gonna be talking about how to upgrade your player from this card to this card. And guys, this has been one of the most requested videos for me to make for MLB Perfect Inning 20. Now the reason why is because I know a lot of people out there have been having problems upgrading their players. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you a step-by-step way on how you can actually upgrade your players, okay guys? So before we actually get into the video, I know you can see the background, guys, and this is a video of my boy Super Baseball winning the first ever home run challenge. Hats off to you, my friend. I know I said it already, but you did a fantastic job as the first person ever to win the home run challenge. And guys, if you guys want to join my live to partake in possibly another home run challenge, definitely start now by first subscribing down below, clicking that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell to the right, and then just sending me a DM on my Instagram page. Okay guys, let's start this video. Okay guys, so the first thing we want to do is on your main screen, you're going to see your team name, you're going to see the letter that your overall ranking is. After you see that screen, it's going to be to the top left corner, you're going to see an events button. Click on that events button and you're going to see the in progress right here with your screen you're looking at right now. The skill events, the boost event, as well as the rank up event number 1. The rank up event saying that standard rates will be ×2. Okay guys, and right here you see rank up event number 2 is going to be during rank up. Coach or player bonus is going to be ×2. So this is going to significantly help us for this video, guys. Let's just take a deeper look into exactly what we have to do to make sure that you understand how to rank up your players. Okay guys, so the second step that we're going to do is make sure we select the player that we want to use. We're going to go into draft player on the main screen. Then we're going to make sure we click draft in the top left, which is right next to the register button. After we click on draft, what I want to do is click on detailed search. This is going to help me find exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to go to the Cincinnati Reds for my team. And then I'm going to go to the left where the type is. And I'm going to click on Live SE. The reason why I'm going to click on Live SE is because that's the live season, which is the current season. We want to get the players that are currently playing and then work on that player. I really want to get a new pitcher. I felt like there's a few pitchers right now that have not really been doing well for me. So maybe I could switch them up. Oh, Rourke looks pretty good. I don't see a +10 there or anything like that. But what we do is we're going to buy the +1 and we're going to buy a +4. So guys, if you see that there are multiple cards that you can buy for that specific player that you're looking to upgrade, buy as many of them. As many as your resources can afford to buy as many as you possibly can buy. The reason why you want to do this is because it's going to help you down the line to get your upgrade done a lot faster. So if you want to get to that +10, you can get to the +10 a lot faster than you going from 1. So now moving on to step 3, guys. Now this is the most challenging part as well as the most fun part because it's very rewarding once you get it done. So guys, you first want to make sure that you go to the mailbox and receive the card that you just purchased. Okay, you want to receive the card that you just purchased. That's 1. The next thing is you want to use that little down arrow on that bottom bar and click on recently drafted. That's going to make sure that your card that you've just purchased over in the market is now pulled to the front. So you can click on it real quick. I'm going to start with the +4 because that's going to help speed up the process. And as you can see here, it's 177.332 to actually upgrade. Now I'm going to go back to the market and find cards around that same price point. That 177 mil is what I'm going to be looking for. Now the best way to do this is go to detailed search and click player of the month. And then you click search for player. Now the reason why I go for player of the month is because player of the month is highly saturated. You can see that every person that I pretty much click on, they already have 3, 4, 5 cards available. And as you can see here, every card that you click on even though you see a price point for that card, if you click on the eye next to it, you'll see that there's a value for each and every single one of these cards. The value is what you want to focus on, not the actual price of the card. The value. The value is the most important part because that's what's going to be transferred over to your updated player. Okay? So right now I'm seeing this Jay Bruce card here, and I see that it's around 166 mil for this card. There's 3 of them, and the value of the card is around 175 mil. Even though I'm 2 mil off, I'm not too upset about it. It is what it is. I have other cards that I can use as well. I'm just doing this to show you guys what you have to do if you do not have the proper cards in your inventory. If you already have these cards to update your player, do not worry about this one step. Okay? Do not worry about this one step. In my personal opinion, it's very important only to help get specific cards that's going to help upgrade your player very fast. So now the 4th step. I know you're probably like, wait, why was the 3rd step so fun? The reason why I like the 3rd step is because I feel like a lot of people miss that one step. Make sure that you actually use the value. Use that eye and check the value, guys. Check the value. That's the most important part of the 3rd step. A lot of people forget that, and then when they bring their card over from the market and actually use it to upgrade their player, they're like, wait a second, I thought it was a different price. Yeah, it was a different price because you actually paid the price that you saw up front, not paid for the actual value of the card. Okay, just make sure you have that done. Okay, guys, so we're back in the we're back at our roster, our management for our roster. We're gonna click on +4 once again. We want to make sure we accept all those cards. So now that you have accepted all of those cards, what we want to do is we want to go back into our roster A. We want to also make sure that Rorik is all the way in the front of our non-registered players, which is at the bottom list. We're going to click on that down arrow. You click on the highest, it's fine because he's a +4 and 92 overall. So he's going to be in the front section. It doesn't matter, however you choose to get to your card to the front, it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and click on that +4 so we can actually make sure that we click on the move button. Now when you click on move, it's gonna take you over to where you can upgrade your player. We're gonna select the +4. So now we have the +4 in the boost target. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for all the cards that we've just purchased in the market. Now the cards that we purchased in the market, I'm gonna go from top to bottom, and you're gonna see the ones that's sparkly in the back. That's the player of the month cards. It makes it a lot easier for me to find them, by the way. So you can see right here it says 50.0 standard. That doesn't make any sense. The 58.0 standard was the regular one. I thought we had a double ×2 right now. Okay. Well, we did get a boost success, so that's awesome. But let's try this again. Let's see if it changes at all. And it's only 30.0. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but let's see if this goes through. Yeah, this might be a little harder than I thought, guys, but not a big deal. We're gonna still go through with it, and this might actually benefit you guys if you guys do not actually have the bonuses or the boosts. This way we can see how well we can get to the +10 just using the standard way. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a boost right now, so I'm not sure. But we're still gonna go with the 30.0 and see if we can get this done. We get a success. That's awesome. So now that we're at a +6, guys, what we want to do is it's going to be a little harder for us to get to that +7. It's only 15%. I wish it was 30, because that's exactly where we're supposed to be at this point right now. But hey, it is what it is. I'm at 15%. You can expect a lot of fails, right? There are chances where you do get them to be successful, but at this point what I do is I do a 5 rule, where I try to make sure that I try 5 times to upgrade him at the 15%. If I cannot get it to upgrade to +7 after the 5th update, what I'm looking to do then is I'm looking to make sure that I get his +1 or another card that is exactly the same card, just of a +1 variant to upgrade that +1 up to at least a +5. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to actually show you exactly what I mean after this last one. I'm going to try this one more time. Okay, so I failed that one. Not a big deal, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the +1 Rorik card. And we're going to add that one to the boost target. Now that we have the +1 in the boost target, we're going to be using the other cards that we purchased to see if we can boost that one up to at least a +5. Of course, this one's going to be successful. Let's see if we can get this +2 to a +3 right now. It's a 90% chance, which is really high. Not bad. Wait. We failed that? Are you serious? Wow. That's surprising. That blew mine. That's crazy. Okay, not a big deal. Let's just continue, guys. So we're at a +1 right now. As I said before, if you have the resources like the diamonds, guys, that's when it's good to use these things. But if you do not have the diamonds, then what you would need to do is make sure that you play a lot of seasons and log in almost daily. Well, I would recommend logging in daily to get all the rewards, but the diamonds definitely help. Yeah, guys, so now we're at a +3, which is fantastic. We're gonna keep on moving along here. Try to see if we get to a +4. We have a 70% chance of getting it, and we get the +4, guys. We're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna go try to see if we get a +5 here. We get a 50% chance of getting this +5, and we get a failed. Not a big deal. Let's just go back in there, use that diamond, and try once more. So guys, yeah, right now what you want to do is you want to constantly make sure that you have something close to the value of the card that you're trying to update. You do not want to get cards that are way more expensive, because then you have a less opportunity of updating another card that possibly could be beneficial to you. So you want to get cards that are going to stick to around the same value. As you can see there, we just upgraded to a +5. We're going for a +6 now. I know that I said +5 will be the limit, but this is what happens sometimes, guys. This is what happens sometimes. You end up going on this little burst of wins. And I'm at a +6, so why not try for a +7, right? Yeah, so we didn't get that one, but not a big deal, guys. We're going to use our diamonds to get back to the +6. So there's no worries there. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go and try to see if we can get the +7. We're going to do the same thing we've been doing before. We're not going to change anything up. I'm actually liking that Fister card. I see the 185 mil. It's 15%. We still have a chance of getting a +7. So let's see what happens here. Boom, we get it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, great. So now that we have the +7, guys, it opens up a lot of doors for us. Guys, we are at +7. I'm super excited about that. Okay, guys, so this is going to be step 5, which is selecting a trainer. When you start getting to those single digits, you want to select a trainer so late in the game, because I know that not a lot of you guys have a lot of trainers. This way, you can focus on saving as much of your trainers as possible and still benefiting from getting a +8. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Finally, luck has changed its way. So we have a +8 now, guys. We don't have many other cards in our inventory right now. So what we're going to have to do is go back into the market to buy some Rorik cards. Hopefully one has shown up. Guys, I'm not sure if you remember this, but we had a +4 and we had that +1. The +1 is the card that we're still currently using. The +4 was the one that we actually tried to use towards the +1 around that +6 mark to see if we can boost it, and it did not work for us. It failed. Now the reason why you want to use the +1 when it got to +6 instead of using the +4 initially bought from the market to get to +6 is because you get bonuses when you upgrade each and every single level from a +1 all the way up to a +10. you actually get your bonuses from the mission section. So if you have the opportunity to use your original +1 and it's matched up with another card that you got from the market that was probably an original +3, stick with the original +1. Hopefully you get that. If you don't get that, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll explain a little further. But here guys, there are no cards left in the market, so what I have to do is use my FA recruit ticket. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but that's it right there with the 55. FA recruit tickets are just used if you don't have any other cards left in the market to purchase. So it's basically like a way for you to just purchase cards that are not available in the market. Plain and simple. How you get FA recruit tickets, it's not the same anymore. Back then they used to give you a lot of logins for FA recruits. I'm not seeing those anymore, so hopefully that changes soon. So you're going to go into your mailbox and you're going to receive those cards that you just purchased from the market, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to see if we can just highlight one. We're going to try to boost or upgrade this one up to that +5 or +6 mark, and then use that same card to then upgrade the +8 card. Okay guys, so let's do that right now. So yeah, we finally got our second card to +6. Now that the card is at +6, it actually helps us significantly towards the +8 card. So what we're going to do is we're going to add that +8 card to our boost target. We're going to select it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add that +6 in there. We're going to then go back in there and add a trainer, see if we can make it even better for us to get that +9. I didn't want to use any of my S trainers because I want it to be as realistic as possible. Not a lot of you guys have S trainers, to show you guys that you can still be very successful at this. We get a +9, guys. We get a freaking +9. We're so close to getting +10, guys. We're so close to getting +10. We're going to try the same thing again. We're going to try to use one of our other cards and see if we can get that up to a +6 again, to then try to see if we can get a +10. Okay, guys, let's try it. So we were finally able to get that next card to +6. We're going to use that +6 card against the +9 card now, so we can actually get that +9 card over to +10. Okay guys, this is going to be the tough one right here. So we're going to use this +9 right here. We're going to add that +6, and we're going to select the trainer because I'm not messing around. I'm going to actually select an A+ trainer. I would use the S trainer, but I'm not going to use the S trainer right now because like what I said before, I want to focus on being as realistic as possible. You guys mostly don't have S trainers, so let's just see what happens. We get the +10, guys. We get the +10. I am super excited about this, guys, because we did this in one shot. This was not easy, but it did take us some time, guys. Almost hitting 20 minutes on this video already. If you guys have lasted this long, I really appreciate you guys. But we still have a special treat. We're going to try to see if we can get this +10 card to a 1-star card. First, what you're going to need is you're going to need to make sure that you have a plus 10 in your roster. If you do not have a plus 10 in your roster, you can go and look for one. Now, in my personal opinion, the best way to go and find a plus 10 is to go into classics. Classics are really good to use because they're not as expensive. You can get a plus 10 for around 33 billion, and that to me is not a crazy price for a plus 10, especially for what these cards actually bring you. So what you want to do is you want to slide it all the way down to the bottom if possible, and then just kind of go from the bottom all the way to the top and check each and every card to see if there's a plus 10 there. Until you get to the point where you can see that plus 10, that's when you will stop. Okay guys, as you're gonna see a lot of plus 8s, you're going to see a lot of plus 7s. I'm gonna keep on going here to see if I can find a plus 10 here. And guys, we finally get our first plus 10 cards that we can actually use towards our plus 10 card to turn it into a star card. So with that being said guys, I understand that I just purchased 2 plus 10 cards for 33 billion each, and that's a lot of GP. Not a lot of people have that kind of GP just to play around with. I completely understand. So what I would recommend to you is just make sure that you try Player of the Month or even All-Star cards. These cards are able to show you some plus 10 cards for, I mean, I've seen them as low as 5 billion, believe it or not. 5 billion all the way up to probably like around 20 billion, and that might be around your price range. Okay guys, so let's focus on that. And now it's time. It is finally time for us to see if we can get our plus 10 card over to a star rated card. This is not easy guys. This is probably the most annoying part, but there's a possibility that we can do this. So we're gonna take our plus 10 card here, we're gonna add it to that list, and we're gonna go back and select the manager. We have a plus 2 overall manager. It gives us a 31% success rate. Believe it or not, that's not a bad success rate at all. I'm actually really excited about this because there's chances that I can actually make this happen. Let's do it. Nope, we didn't get it. We didn't get it, not a big deal. What I'm going to have to do is, because we don't have another manager that's a plus 2, I'm gonna have to add one. So give me a minute. Okay guys, so we just went through a manager draft. We got our plus 2 manager now. We're gonna try to do this once more. We're gonna try to see if we can get him to a 1-star player here. So guys, we're gonna click move, and then we're gonna click our player here. Guys, just so you know, that event was for this part. I just realized that. So that event that we had before, that we saw in the event, was for this part. We're gonna see if we can get this thing up, and we got the star guys. We got it. We're finally at a 1-star rating for our Roar card. We have done it. I'm done with this now. I can finally finish this video. I am excited about this. Okay guys, but listen man, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate you guys. It is now 3 o'clock in the morning and I am super tired. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys how the training went and all my equipments that I added onto him and what the overall at the end came out to. As always guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. If you enjoyed this one, leave a thumbs up on the video, and as always guys, you know what to do. Peace out.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. No, waste your time no more.
A high, hard one. That's a grand slam.